Providence, whatever you want to call it, stumbled onto Kebie Whitehead's new distributor training course. And I will tell you something, I really found some comfort in knowing that there were a lot of other people that were struggling with the same things of really not knowing what to do. So when you start a business, sometimes it's just like drinking water from a fire hose. There is so much information. You have a belief in the product and in the business, and you want to do it, but you're just not sure exactly how. That Kebie had this course called New Distributor Training, and I enrolled in that course, and I'll tell you, it is just something that I think that everybody ought to be a part of.
My first job was with McDonald's. And I'm gonna tell you what, when I went to McDonald's, what they did is they sat me in a room and they put a video on. And I watched this video. And then they took me out and they said, hey, here's the freezer and there are the fries. Here's the fry machine. They showed me step by step every single little thing. Man, I had a little hat. It was a paper hat that I had to put on, certain clothes and everything. I had to talk to people in a certain way. It was a system. And it was a powerful system because the fries, the burgers, everything around the country is the same at every McDonald's you go to. Why? Because of the system. And I learned it. I learned the system. I learned the system in the military. Here's the thing. In network marketing, people come into network marketing, and there are very few people who teach a simple, duplicatable system. And I'm going to tell you what, New Distributor Training is that simple, duplicatable system that's going to give us the skills that we need to be successful network marketers, professional network marketers.
I agree.
Correct.
Have you ever been hired at a job and then you came in and somebody left you in a room by yourself, expecting you to figure out something all on your own? Well, I love New Distributor Training because it guides you, it directs you, gives you exactly the tools you need to know in order to be successful. You don't have to sit over and recreate the wheel. Why do that? That's time consuming. You can get lost on your way. This is pinpointed, and it shows you exactly the road you need to take in order to get success so that you can be duplicatable as well.
Yeah, so we love the system. We love the training.
So let me ask you so clearly, right? So how many, by show of hands on the panel right now, have done it wrong?
Oh, yeah.
Right? 2 hands, right? So if you've been through some really crappy training before, or a lack of training and completely, and fallen flat on your face in the network marketing business, it may have deterred you from really wanting to try again. So what I love about this, and what I love about Al and Cheryl, who are amazing coaches as a part of this program, as well as Kebie, and we all have some tools and tips as leaders to be able to take this training and teach our teams. So tell me, Al and Cheryl, when you decided to really start teaching your teams, were you ready to then do that after taking New Distributor Training? Okay,
so I'm gonna start this off with saying there's a course that actually train the trainer. It's called Creating Culture. And I went through that course 6-7 times. I kept going over and over and over. Why? Okay, the reason why is because I knew that this was a powerful system that I can bring new partners into and give them the skills that they need to be successful, because we didn't have those skills when we were in other network marketing companies. It's like, oh, well, here, go talk to everybody and put all the names down and just bring them to me. And it's like, okay, well, man, we done ran off 200 friends in the past doing that stuff.
Go ask them questions.
Yeah,
what questions?
Yeah, it's like, all you have to do is talk to people. Okay, well, how? So, man, here's some great words here that'll really get your people excited. They're so excited they'll run right away from you. I just got involved with, whoa, let me run. So the network marketing, yeah, there's skills. This is a skill. All skills are learnable. So really, to tell you the truth, no, we did not have it. So I had to take that course over and over and over and over again. And when I finished and was ready to teach the class, yes, I was ready for new distributor training because I got the clue. You know, I understood the concept. I understood the skills. So go ahead, Cheryl.
What I was going to say is that what it will also do is help keep you engaged. Because when you are not engaged, you fall away. You lose your drive. You lose that little, you know, not just the passion, but you lose that edge on why you're in the business. And, you know, if you're not engaged and actively talking about your business and actively bringing on your team, it's going to fade away. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So I've been with the company for quite a while, and I kept trying to do it the other way, which is smother out marketing materials, keep hitting people over the head, chase all your friends away. It was really painful for me because I love people, and it was painful for them as well. And so I was really seeking a new process. I found the coach, started going through her programs, and new distributor training and creating culture was just a breath of fresh air because it's a system, and a system that you can follow, and a system that people can understand. It's back to the start of the conversation. If you started a job at corporate, you wouldn't come in and just get thrown into doing a presentation in front of a room full of people. They would sit you down. They would take you through it. Your confidence will build over time. And that's what a system will do. It makes it really simple for you to duplicate, meet people where they are, take them up the learning curve, and they feel really confident. And confidence builds. You want to do it more than when you get hit in the head. So.
Right.
We can earn while we learn too. But everything from the learning the system, there's the 5 skill sets, there is the social media, and I would stop right there because I tell you guys what, if you're on social media and you're thinking that you want to put your business on social media, man, was I doing everything wrong. I basically had to go in and I had to redo. Kebie will teach you, and people watch what you post, you know. So anything from social media, taxes, what do you do to get ready for the accountant, overcoming objections, and who likes objections? No one. How do you deal with it? You're taught how to deal with it. Your listening skills, your mindset, you know, having gratitude. So all of those things. So you GPS, you get in, you plug in. That's how you plug in. Well, what's stay in? Well, everybody, okay, you just stay in. Well, no, stay in is more than just staying in. That's your personal development. Get with any of your leaders. They'll tell you what books they'll read. They'll tell you what videos to watch. They'll tell you what personal development that you can, that can keep you motivated on a daily basis, because we do this.
Team of people, because once you sponsor someone, you are a leader, whether they're customers or business builders. So welcome to leadership, everyone on this page. So creating culture, which in my opinion is probably one of the most important classes I have ever taken in the 15 years I've ever done network marketing. So my question to you is, why does someone need to take new distributor training? Top 3 reasons.
Wow. Okay. Cheryl, do you want to start? You want me to go?
Go ahead.
All right.
I'm thinking.
So the number one reason why we need to take new distributor training is because you need to understand there is a process, and you need to know what that process is. You need to also be able to share that process with those people who come into the company with you, or who you introduce to the company. First thing is, hey, you need to understand there's a process, okay? I can take all 3, Cheryl. You got one?
Hey, you gotta be duplicatable. You know, the best way to sit over here and judge how you're doing, ask one of your partners that you've sponsored, ask them what the process is. So that'll show you the truth. So if they're umming and stuttering and everything, then, you know, we need to get them in the new distributor class or creating culture.
And the third thing, now there are plenty more, okay? But the third thing, I'm gonna tell you what, confidence, man. Boy, when I get the skills and I know what I'm supposed to do and I know what I'm looking for and I understand things like, hey, the first time I share this thing with you and I give you a sample or something, you're you got like a 2% chance of biting. You're not going to put it in. I need to keep following up, and I need to have a process of follow-up. See, I'm going to learn that in new distributor training, because when you tell me no, my natural tendency is, oh, they don't like me. I got to go. I got to run away. No, that's not it. I need to know that, hey, when I engage in you the first time, there's a small percentage you may join. I engage with you the second time, there's a little bigger percentage. I need 5 to 12 exposures before I'm in 80% into the sale. When I'm gonna get 80% of the sales if I keep going. I'm not bugging you. Man, new distributor training gonna teach you skills like that. So I could go on and on, but this is a short call, so I have to. I'm being quiet.
One thing that pops into my mind is confidence. You can come across as a confident person, and you can fake your way through that a lot of times. But when the rubber meets the road, do you have the confidence to do what it takes to put all of these things together? And I didn't have that confidence. I faked it for a while, and I was able to kind of stumble along the way. But once all of these trainings came together and you were able to make sense out of all of it, then the fire hose became just like a trickle of a garden hose, and you could actually take a drink of it, and you could expose all of that and share it with others. So I think it was just having the confidence to be able to go out there and know that you can do it, not just think you can.
Wow.
Well, yes, because when I came in, I didn't want to build. So I became a product of the product first and foremost. And my first words were to Kebie when I got that Dirty Santa gift. Well, once I got it and started taking it, and I was like, ooh, I need this. I said to her, I'm like, okay, sign me up. I got to have this in my life, but I don't want to know anything about the business. I'm not building a business. I don't have time for anything else. I've got 3 other businesses going on right now. I'm so busy. I don't need it. So she listened to me. Didn't.
Key point. You got in where you fit in, right?
I got in where I fit in, yeah.
Yep. She
what
she wanted.
So, yes, she didn't pressure me. Within 3 weeks, 4 weeks, my chiropractor wanted in. I'm like, I don't know how to get you in, but I'm going to connect you with my friend Kebie. I'm going to find out how, and we're going to get you in. Okay, fine. And I had more people wanting to get in. Fine, I kept funneling them her way. She's putting them in and doing whatever, and I'm like, I don't have time for this. Anyways, the long and the short, all of a sudden, I start getting paychecks. And I get mailbox money. I'm like, what the heck is this for? I'm like, mailbox money?
Called New Distributor Training, and I enrolled in that course, and I'll tell you, it is just something that I think that everybody ought to be a part of.
I learned the system and start the system and start growing a team. And literally, from the time I got in to the time I decided to start working, which was, I guess it was last year, March, April, I hit one rank after another, super quick.
Them into that same system so they didn't make the same mistake and fall on their face and quit.
Oh yeah. You're going to fall on your knees. You're going to fall on your face. You're going to scrape your knees, scrape your nose, and you just pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and carry on. Plug back into that system.
And I'll tell you one reason why Dawn has had a lot of success and hit rank after rank after rank. She's very coachable. So like I can go call her up and say, we're doing a rank run. Yep. She drops what she's doing. We go sit in a restaurant till 2 in the morning on the phones. It takes 2%ers do that. Not everybody does that. So you've got to find the right people. And when you find the right people, you don't take your foot off the gas. You do whatever it takes to get the job done. And what happens is me and Dawn are learning together. We're growing together. We're making mistakes together. We're calling corporate to figure it all out. We're doing what we got to do, right? But when you find someone coachable, you have to plug them into a system, and then you got to be there for them. So yeah, you can go on vacation. We can do this from our phone. We can do Zooms, but you still gonna have to do it. You can't be by the beach and not on your Zoom. You got to be plugged in and on the chats. When your team is, I've got 30 chats to answer just in this call. So what do I do before bed? I don't watch TV. I'm responding to chats. Okay, so it's what you're putting your energy in. And yes, it takes a lot of time to build and grow, but because of the system, eventually it will duplicate. And that's a sweet moment when you got people doing it when you're not there. When you finally see duplication and mailbox money, that's when it is gravy train from here.